Banana Boat member and one of LeBron James's best friends, Carmelo Anthony, just went on his podcast and gave a crazy update regarding LeBron James and the future of his tenure here with the Los Angeles Lakers. Whether you believe Melo, whether you don't, either way, we know how tight they are. A former teammate of LeBron James here in LA. And on top of that as well, somebody who has a thing or two, or knows a thing or two about LeBron James. And we're going to figure out today if what Melo says is true, and if LeBron James's tenure here with the Los Angeles Lakers is coming to an end anytime soon. And welcome to the Lakers Digest here, guys. My name is Hunter Pitcoff. We cover everything, and I mean everything, surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. We have been churning the content left and right, and I know a lot of you guys are already watching. Some of you subscribe and watch all of our videos, and shout out to you. But those who watch, it is a season of giving, and if you are not subscribed right now, you should subscribe to the channel before we really get into today's video. We are just, and I kid you not, a couple of subscribers away from 3,200. We had just 3,100 last week to get almost 100 subs in 1 week. Me, my co-host Akechi Apakaba, and Nick Goss, we have been giving you the content. We've been working 24/7, all different parts of the Western Hemisphere to give you guys everything for your Lakers. And I don't want to keep you holding up too longer here. Let's just talk about it. No way Carmelo Anthony just said this on his podcast. So his podcast blowing up a little bit, 7 p.m. in Brooklyn. This is what he had to say about LeBron James and his future as a Laker. Quote, LeBron makes the trade, so if he wants to get traded, he'll get traded. I think that window's closed shut. Maybe last year before that, there was a thought that, damn, this could be a possibility. So that's nuts, right? We've been hearing the rumors and stuff like that, and if you follow the Lakers like I do, you know that there's always going to be rumors about the Lakers. We cover so much on this channel. We're never really short of content because the Lakers name is getting thrown around everywhere. However, one thing that has always seemed like a little bit of smoke, right, is LeBron James leaving the Lakers, right? He left the team that he was drafted to, his hometown team from Akron, Ohio, in the Cleveland Cavaliers. He left them to come play for the Lakers, and it seemed like this is the place, the destination, LA, the bright lights, LeBron, the biggest star of the NBA, wanted to be the rest of his career and potentially the rest of his life living here in LA. However, Melo, again, with this update, is telling you that, hey, maybe it doesn't happen, but he was even thinking about it, and he said LeBron makes the trade. LeBron, that's what's going to really kind of spark this next one here. Is LeGM in control? Is LeBron James the one pulling the strings for the Los Angeles Lakers, not only executing the X's and O's on the basketball court, but also, too, is he the one calling the shots from the front office? I'm going to give my 2 cents here. I don't think so. I really don't. I think that there was a point in time where LeBron maybe had that kind of sway, but I actually do think that Rob Pelinka ripped that chair from under him and was like, I'm in control now. And that was the Russell Westbrook trade. LeBron James and Anthony Davis were lobbying for Russell Westbrook to come from the Washington Wizards to the Los Angeles Lakers back in 2022. They gave up Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, a starter for their championship team, and Kyle Kuzma, one of their young up-and-coming players from that championship team, a homegrown talent drafted by the Lakers, and Montrezl Harrell as well, someone they acquired that season before, and picks to go get Russell Westbrook. That deal certainly didn't work. LeBron, someone who has made it work with just about everybody in his career, that was just never going to be a good basketball fit. And I think from that moment on, the Lakers decided, you know what? We're not going to let LeBron make decisions anymore. I'm not saying LeBron was calling the Washington Wizards and going, we're going to trade this, and that, and the third to go get Russ. But I think that was when he had the most influence. And there's clearly some form of clutch influence as well. If you've looked historically at a lot of players they signed, I think that championship roster back in 2020 had at least 7 or 8 guys that were clutch clients, and Anthony Davis being one of them. And, you know, the Lakers drafting Bronny James as well. There's definitely a lot of seeds planted that would suggest that LeBron James has a lot of control over this franchise. But this is why I don't really actually think he does. Because the Lakers right now are kind of in a middle ground right now, right? They're trying to dance the line between winning a championship, but also rebuilding toward the future. When LeBron James in year 22, he's going to be 40 in just a couple days, guys. When you have a guy like that, you think you'd be all in. But the Lakers haven't really decided that yet, and this trade deadline is going to ultimately determine whether they all are all in or they're going to keep playing the middle here and thinking toward the future based on who they get and if they don't make a move at all. And so LeBron James signing these one-in-one deals and signing and having a no-trade clause as well, he has a lot of power. I'm not denying that. But do I think he's in control? That's a different way of putting it. I think he has a lot of sway and influence. I don't think he's in control, though. And if you want to just kind of pull up the stats here as well for LeBron this season, definitely a little bit of a down year. The scoring is not nearly as up, although guys have stepped up in that department. Anthony Davis has been the catalyst offensively. Austin Reaves having a great year. We know what Rui and D'Angelo Russell, Dalton Connect, those guys can do. But he was in a bit of a rough stretch there for a while, too. And the 4 turnovers a game have been, honestly, backbreaking, killing the Lakers in some of these games, although he has been better recently. So, for LeBron, I've been saying this, just my personal opinion. I'm not even sure where he would go, and I think drafting Bronny James at this point probably cements the fact that LeBron is going to retire a Los Angeles Laker. How many more seasons he'll play, I don't know. But it is interesting that Melo brought up a point that he thought that LeBron James could potentially have been moved even last season or the year before, and that it was a possibility, and he was thinking about it. Whether he was thinking about it or the fact that it might have even been the Lakers front office themselves that were thinking that this could potentially be a possibility for the Lakers. But let me know down below in the comments, guys. Do you think Melo's true? Does he have an ear? Do you believe Melo and that LeBron James was thinking about it and that he is the LeGM of the Los Angeles Lakers? Or do you ultimately think that the Lakers' moves are primarily made by Rob Pelinka and the front office of the Lakers, and maybe perhaps Carmelo is a little bit far-fetched with what he's saying? But again, guys, like I've been saying, it is the season of giving, and you can give back to this channel today by subscribing. You're already watching the videos. A lot of you are, and I shout out everybody who's been here since day one, as well as everybody who's hopping on the bandwagon now. And when I say that, guys, it is not too early to hop on, right? We're in the middle of the season. We're a little more of a quarter of the way through the season. We're in the midst of NBA trade rumors, and the Lakers are going to be in so many of them. A team that seems poised to be making a move sometime in the next coming weeks. We're going to cover all that here on Lakers Digest. But if you want to keep up with everything we're doing, just hit that subscribe button. It's pretty easy, guys. It don't cost you a damn thing, and it's going to help us out here. Appreciate all the support, and I promise you, all of us here at Lakers Digest will be churning that content all hours of the day and night. Salute.